introduction video.
Yeah.
Explore it.
Good morning guys, and welcome to this week's video. I'm just hiding out in the cabin because we have some tree clearing going on in the forest behind us, and Iwan is also strimming. We thought today we'd do a bit of a day in the life of kind of style video. Iwan strimming, which is very much a big part of day-to-day life here. You know, with 1.5 acres, by the time you finish trimming one part, the first part you trimmed needs trimming again, if that makes sense. I'm just in the cabin, and actually it's getting really dusty in here. Definitely one of the things of living off-grid, living in a big field, is, yeah, places get very dusty, so I'm gonna give that a hoover. But yeah, we'll take you along for the day. We normally, because we both work on our businesses, we normally work like around 10 o'clock and do a couple of hours, but as the weather is changing and it's starting to get hotter, we've shifted to working in the afternoons, which is the hottest part of the day, and trying to do any land work and things like that in the morning, sort of before midday really. If we're not doing a project, which yeah, is day-to-day life here is kind of quite variable because we've got so much going on. But yeah, this is just more of the kind of tidying up, day-to-day living that our life involves living here. So yeah, we thought we'd try that today. We're not working on any of the projects. It's just, yeah, more of the stuff we have to do. So anyway, I'm gonna get on to hoovering this very dusty cabin.
Teclas pretas não saem do lugar quando o corno inglês ter que ir pro xadrez porque não tem mais onde ficar. Quando o prelúdio nem começar.
I don't know if you can hear, guys, but there's a golden oriole in this oak tree. It's one of the, probably the most tropical birds that we get here. It's the one that's going diddle diddle. It's very elusive. Considering they're bright gold, they're really difficult to see. He's just floating off. Ooh, look at that fella. And the sausage dog. Any guesses where that's come from? I would bet you, I'm not sure how much I'd bet you, but I'm fairly convinced that that belongs to a hoopoe. Beautiful. And there's the golden oriole again. They say it sounds like a flute. It's that one you just heard then. Up in those eucalyptus, I think.
So I've just come to collect the chickie eggs and give them a bit of a poo-poo scoop. The sand method we're using is working super well. So I put the poop in this bucket, and then I've got another bucket up here that I transfer it into, that I'm trying to make a much quicker compost with. This black one here with the wood on top of it. So any thing from the kitchen, like some veggie scraps that I chop up really small, I put in there, and a bit of sawdust, because I'm just trying to make a really quick compost that I can use in the garden as soon as possible. So throw at me your composting tips, because I know you guys are really good at all those kind of things. I've watched loads of videos and been reading a lot of things, but yeah, if you have any good tips or experience with making good fast compost for your garden, yeah, please do let me know them.
So one of the more annoying daily tasks is having a shower. Currently waiting for the water to boil. Been here about 5 minutes, probably got another 10 minutes to go. So getting some work done on the laptop. It's a lovely day today. So yeah, I think we've shown you a little bit before about how we actually have a shower. We've got a little USB charge thing. We do actually have a boiler that our lovely friends Ginny and Thomas were finished with, so they gave it to us. But there's a few other things we need to buy, like a certain type of water pump to go with it, etc, etc. So yeah, we're still stuck with this one. I mean, it's pretty good, like it's pretty decent pressure, to be fair. But yeah, it would be lovely to have a proper shower with on-demand hot water. The luxuries. Clean and fresh. That was a lovely shower actually. The sun's all out, so nice and warm. I feel very lucky really that we can actually get away with having showers pretty much outdoors 12 months round. Like, we've got a little roof on it if it does rain, but generally it doesn't rain that much, or that consistently anyway. Not like in Wales where it rains for 3 months solid. Yep, so there you go, clean and fresh. As we're quickly approaching summer, it's getting really annoying with flies, so I'm going to put our fly screen up. What a mess. So we have been working this afternoon, as it's getting quite hot. I think it's like 25 degrees today, isn't it? Probably. Yeah. So we've been working. And working today has included foraging. So, I'll turn you around. We're getting photo inspiration for the tea shop. So these are a lot of the botanicals, flora and fauna. Well, this is just flora. You don't put fauna in tea, do you really?
Is fauna not leaves?
They're not animals.
I don't know actually.
Not really. Yeah, here we go. See how many you can name in the comments.
Oh.
Sausage can name them all.
I'm going to tidy up now because we're very good at making a mess in the day, so I'll try and tidy up now. But yeah, it's such a beautiful evening. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get in the garden.
So, the jobs are almost done. One thing we do need to do, we're getting into the dry time of year, so we need to have a proper garden watering routine regime thing going on. So, I'm going to go and water the garden. We have a deadline today because the football is on. Big game, Liverpool-Villarreal, or Villarreal-Liverpool rather, it's in Spain. Second leg, it's a big one. I know we have a few Reds that watch the channel, so fingers crossed tonight is a good night. Although you'll be watching it tomorrow, so fingers crossed. Last night was a good night. We will see. Up the Reds. those who know will know.
It was supposed to be very stormy today and some pretty dark clouds going on behind me, but then this way it's like still pure blue skies and sunshine. I hear there's a very important football match on tonight, so Iwan's been cooking up dinner because he's the house chef. And yeah, he doesn't want me complaining that I'm hungry whilst it's on. So I'm going to do a little bit of the garden. I'm going to do it up by the top here this evening because the bottom's all wet. So yeah, that's what I'm going to spend the last bit of the evening doing. So the chickens are just starting to take themselves to bed, which is very handy. Even without a rooster, they always get themselves to bed, so we'll just lock them in once they're settled. But yeah, I think we're going to end our video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a little bit different from what we normally do. I think we're both super grateful that we're able to work here, and you can see that like remote working can work, and you don't just need a big lump sum of money to do this. You can do it in the process. You know, whilst you're living here, you can be earning to build it. So yeah, I think we're very lucky that our jobs aren't too all-consuming. We're both really part-time with it, and luckily YouTube helps us now. But yeah, this has been a very calm and productive day in our life. We need to get some tile adhesive for the wall in the kitchen. That's our next job for finishing off some bits of it. We're going to use that instead of the render. That's what we've been advised. And then yeah, we'll be back to work on the kitchen towards the end of the week and over the weekend. So yeah, bye, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.